You want some, re-inspiration. Is that a word? Hello! Welcome to my current favorites. I have a combination of makeup, of course, skincare, of course, and I do have a few little random miscellaneouses that I have been loving and I really want to share with you. So, let's go ahead and get started. These are all products that I've been using, loving, and it gets me excited to talk about them. So let me stop yapping and get to it. Let me start off with the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I have been using this day and night. In the colder months, I notice my skin gets a little bit more dry, and this has been helping tremendously. Some moisturizing cleansers I've found to kind of leave your skin, I don't want to say a film, but some can leave your skin kind of feeling not as clean as if you had used something that was super sooty and just, kind of like the normal cleansers. It is made with goat milk and manuka honey, so it's a gentle cleanser and it says it'll remove impurities. It is sulfate free, so you're not going to get all those suds, but your skin is still going to feel very, very clean. And I do use it day and night, and I really, really like it. And the next product I'd like to share with you is from BRIOGEO, and this is for your hair. Fun fact, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I specialize in hair and skin. My thing is, a clean scalp is a happy scalp. Not a stripped scalp or a roughed up scalp, but a clean scalp. And the number one rule is when you're washing your hair, you never want to use your nails. I can't tell you how many times people say they scrub their scalp with their nails. And it hurts to hear that because it's so bad. You're supposed to use the balls of your finger to massage and stimulate the scalp to clean it and such. But this, it's very soft, it's rubbery. It does a great job at helping me massage my scalp in the shower, get all that product build up, get it super clean, and it actually feels really good. So it's funny, sometimes I'll be in the shower and I'm doing it and I'm like, oh. I usually recommend with a product like this, you go in slow circular motions and move around. You won't get your hair tangled and you won't be too abrasive on the scalp either. But this is good stuff. I'm sure a lot of the products I mentioned won't really be surprises because they're things I use often and I rave about to you. So, continuing. This is the Tom Ford Glow Stick. Oh my goodness. These are so good. They're so forgiving. It's a double-ended stick. One side is a blush and one side is a highlighter. Now I do own all of them because they're just that good. But the one that I found myself using the most is the one in the shade number 2, Soleil Neige. This was in the winter collection. This is a very forgiving product. It's so beautiful and I find it to work nicely on a multitude of skin tones. I love using it with my finger. I love using it with a beauty blender. I like using it alone, with foundation, without. It's so easy to work with. It's kind of foolproof. You know what I mean? Now, I won't say it's natural, but it is softer and it looks very beautiful on the skin. It melds into the skin and it wears really well. I remember when I first tried the first one he came out with, I was a little, because sometimes cream products can move around, they can wear off very easily, but these happen to do a great job at not doing that. They stay put, they last, they look very beautiful on the skin. They're really good. I would like to share 2 of my miscellaneous random kind of products with you. Now, before I do, I just want to say I am big into fitness and taking care of yourself and eating right, because when you take care of yourself from the inside, it really shows out. So these two products, they kind of go hand in hand, but they are products on their own. The first one is something I cannot live without. This, for me, is next to making almond milk myself, which I really want to do, but I'm not ready yet. So I'm going to stick with this convenience, and of the conveniences of almond milk, I have found this one to be the cleanest. It's unsweetened. It's got 2 ingredients, water and almonds. Pretty much it. I can't do dairy, so almond milks, oat milks, hemp milks, things like that. So if you are an almond milk lover, I highly recommend this. Now, when I said that these two products go hand in hand, I am talking about my Daily Harvest. I've been subscribed to Daily Harvest for over a year. I've tried pretty much everything they have. They have little bites, which are really good. They have soups. They have chia bowls. They have overnight oats. They have one of my favorites. It's grits and shiitake mushrooms with spinach and goodness. For my subscription, I get 9 products. And of the 9, I usually do 6 smoothies, and then I'll do like 2 soups, 1 bites, or a bowl of sorts. You know, yes, you can go and you can buy the spinach and the banana and all that stuff, and you can do it yourself, but I like the convenience of this, and you get more options, and you get very clean, organic fruits. Some of the smoothies, you can do coconut water, you can do regular water, you can do almond milk, but this one in particular, I like it with almond milk. Amazing. So good. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I highly suggest this because I love it so much. I have 2 blushes that I have been I can't figure out which one I like more, so I figure I just share them both. I first have this one from SURRATT. This is their La Vie Rose. Oh, that's the one I have on today. I like that you can go a little more heavy and be a little more bold with this particular color, or you can be nice and soft. And I like to think I went softer today. Oh, I really like this color. It wears really beautifully and it melds into the skin. It doesn't look chalky. And this is just a beautiful color. I love it. And the next one is from Benefit. It's the California. This one did have like an overspray, but I have long surpassed that. I love this blush. And I personally love those colors. I really like this color. It's definitely brighter than the SURRATT one, but it's so beautiful on the skin, and it's a beautiful formula. It has a nice little sheen, but it's not too much. It's just right. Always looks good. Okay, so this next product is going to be no surprise, especially if you watch my videos. It's the Sisley Blur Expert Powder. Oh, it's so good. This one. It's pretty much a blurring powder. It works beautifully with the Sisley Fit Eclat foundation. I don't know how to say the name, but you know. I can take this, like a brush like this, and kind of just focus it where I want it and need it. Put it, and then go ahead with product. It makes the skin look so blurred, so beautiful, so natural, and it's like totally undetectable. So this next product, Drunk Elephant. Now I have found myself falling down the Drunk Elephant rabbit hole. I now use the retinol, the serums, the hydrating serum, the night AHA. I found myself kind of getting away from my routine skin stuff and really dabbling into Drunk Elephant along with other brands. I still use other brands, but I really find my skin enjoying Drunk Elephant. And this is one of their newest products. This is the F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial. It's just so good. I'm like sitting here like, how do I say it's so good without saying it's just so good? Because that's kind of like boring, but it's just so good. It's very, very moisturizing. Personally, I don't use it on its own. I kind of make like a little cocktail with it. And that's what I like about the Drunk Elephant. I love making skin cocktails. So this, oh my goodness, my skin feels so hydrated, so comfortable. It's not greasy. I don't have a film. They do have a high price point, but I do find it to be worth it because they last and they're effective and you do get a quality product. Okay, so I want to talk about my last random kind of product, and then I'll leave you alone and we'll get back to makeup. I want to throw in a little bit of personality sometimes in my favorites because, yeah, I love makeup and hair and skin and all that stuff, but there are also other really cool stuff that I really love, and I want to share them with you because we're cool like that, you know? So this was the only thing I wanted for Christmas. And when I got it, I was so happy because it was kind of like a hard thing to get. I didn't know. I was like, oh, okay, I thought. But anyways, I digress. AirPod Pros. Oh my goodness. Okay. Everybody has AirPods, all right? I have these, and I was totally fine with them until the AirPod Pros. I saw the AirPod Pros and all the features and how cool it was and how much smaller it was and the noise cancellation and the noise enhancing and all the fun features. I know you know. These are a score. And my daughter got me this case. It's like a little Chanel case. And, oh my gosh, hold on. It comes with a little chain, right? Like, it's so extra for no reason. I love it. So, like, if you were on the fence about the AirPod Pros, just do it. They're really good. And I like that they have different sizes. Because with the regular AirPods, I don't know. I just didn't like them. The two mascaras that I've been rotating between are the Lily Lashes Triple X Mascara. I did a whole video on this. It's really, really nice. And the other one is the Tom Ford Bad Mascara. I like this. I was using the Tom Ford Lash Rays for a while, and I bought, you know, a bunch of them. I bought like 3 of them, okay? Because, you know, when Nordstrom has the buy 2, get 1, all I bought was the Lash Rays. I was like, I need that. When the Extreme little collection came out, I picked this up, and it's really, really nice. It does a good job. And the bristles are short, and it's got a little bit of a curve to it. What I find with this, I don't get any flaking. Thank you. And it removes pretty easily in the shower with the cleansing oil or my Bioderma. It lifts, it separates, it makes me feel like I don't need false lashes. Now the Lily Lashes, on the other hand, I did do a whole video on this if you want to check it out. This one, it's got kind of, I don't want to say the standard brush, but it has a brush. It's like a thicker brush. You get a little more product on the brush, so I feel like that has something to do with how it makes your lashes just look really good, look like fuller. You don't get spider lashes. That's not my gig. But you do get that length, you get that lift, and they really do look beautiful. And also with this, I have not gotten any flaking or anything like that. These are really good. I'm sure as many of you know, my La Prairie Skin Caviar Loose Powder is my ride or die. This baby right here. And she's getting a dent in her and it's making me nervous. So I made it a point to use other powders because that damn powder is so expensive. And if you guys still want to see a video on it, I did, you know, get my notes and all that stuff ready to make the video. But I wasn't sure if you guys were still interested because it's not new. But anyways, I digress. I went back to an ultimate favorite. Okay. My By Terry. Let's see, let me show you how much is in there. The Hyaluronic Hydra Powder. We'll go out and buy a new one, so I have that on deck. Because this is one of those powders that I just never want to run out of. It's a hydrating powder. You do not look cakey. You do not look dry. But you also don't look flat and matte. I did do a full video on this as well as how much I love it, like years ago. So I don't know, you want to check it out? Check it out. I'll link it. I like to sprinkle this in my hand because it gets nice and warm. You can use your finger and apply it, especially on the under eye. And it's a very white powder, but it doesn't give me any weirdness. As long as you blend it out good, because there have been times where I put like too much. And then I don't blend it out. I'm like, hold on a minute, girl. What? No. I do have another loose powder because, like I said, I'm trying not to use all of my La Prairie powder because it's just so good and I love it so much. It's probably something you're not going to be surprised about either because I've been using it a lot. It's from ILIA. It's their Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And oh my goodness. When I used this, I had so many comments on my video saying, wow, we literally saw it blur you like a filter. It's beautiful. It's very, very beautiful. It's such a finely milled powder. It's so soft. It just melts into your skin. It makes everything blurred and it sets everything beautifully. Okay, so I recently started buying some Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I watched a video by Yuri here on YouTube and she did literally every single Charlotte Tilbury product. And I was on there like, I need that, I need that, I need that. But the first thing I started off with was this contour wand. And it says it's an easy contour, and it literally is. Now, it can be a little intimidating when you use it because the color is kind of dark. But yeah, that's the applicator. When I first put it on, I was like, oh my goodness, oh my gosh, it's too much, it's too dark, I don't know how I'm going to blend it. But it literally blends. It doesn't blend away, it blends into your skin, it melds into your skin, and it gives it that perfect shadow. Yes, I am wearing it today. I wear it a lot. I almost feel like I'm going to need another one soon because you're not getting that much product. You get 12 mLs, 0.41 ounces. But this is a beautiful product and I really, really like it. The highlighter that I'm wearing today is a favorite. And you're not going to be surprised because I use it all the time. It's from Lumiere. It's called the Glow Highlighter. It's this one. It has a cream and a powder, and the cream has like a little plastic flap to keep all that powder dust off of it. What I love about this most is the fact that you can build it up to your perfect intensity. They did say it was limited edition, but last I checked, it's still available on Nordstrom's, Neiman's, and I think Saks. But like I said, everything is always listed down in my description box for your convenience. But let me swatch it for you. So, the cream, take a little bit of the cream. Okay. And this is such a pretty color. It's like a pinky champagne-y, frosty kind of, it just works, okay? And this is the powder. And you put her right on top of that base. Oh, it's so beautiful. I can't swatch it right, but this is it on my face. This is something I did a full dedicated video to, so I will link it with the product down below. But it's their cushion foundation. Wow. This is a beautiful wearing foundation. It's so light. It's so natural. It's got a glow, but it's not a super heavy, dewy, greasy glow. It's a natural, beautiful, just healthy skin glow. And that is what I love about this product. Now, these sponges, I did use the sponge, you know, for the sake of when I was making the video, but I haven't used it since. I will just go with my finger and blend it in my skin, or I'll use my beauty blender. But this is the shade, and this is Beige Nude 43. It's so light and easy to wear, and there is an SPF in it, but again, you never depend on this solely for your SPF. Okay? Okay. I don't think it's been a while since I talked about this, but I've had it for a while. I want to say 2 years. Still loving it. Still using it very, 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 very often. And I'm talking about the Nurse Jamie Massaging Beauty Roller. And I keep her in the box because I feel like it'll keep her clean. Because after you've done, you know, you're done using it, you want to put it away. You don't want to... Stuff that I have on my face, I try to keep as sanitary and as clean as possible. So, yes, she stays in her little box, in her little nice, comfortable box, and it's literally a roller. And what I really love to do with it is I am subscribed to Maskbox. I've been subscribed to them for many, many years. It's a Korean sheet mask subscription. Put on a sheet mask, and you take this and you just lay. It's so relaxing. I'm so extra, but I love to pamper myself and take care of my skin because I only got one and I'm trying not to mess it up. I always share my favorite fragrance and of course my favorite forever fragrance, and if you ever see me and you smell me, you will smell a Tom Ford Champaka Absolute. But you know, for the days where I just want a little something different, I have other options. I don't just have one. And I do think I should do a perfume collection because I have some perfumes. Anywho. Some people don't like this brand, but I like it because you can make your own cocktail. You can mix them and they are just beautiful. I'm talking about Jo Malone. This is in the Nashi Bloom. I am the absolute worst at explaining scents, but I'll put the notes. It's just so fresh. I feel like this is definitely unisex for sure, but it's so fresh and it works really nicely with my chemistry. What I smell in the bottle doesn't change with my chemistry, and I like that. It works so beautifully for me, and I love it. The Tom Ford Gloss Luxe Lip Gloss. It is so good. This was what I had on. I must have talked it off. It's such a comfortable formula. The colors that they have are beautiful. It's not overly opaque. It doesn't feel sticky and goopy. It's super luxe. It's got to be the most luxe lip gloss I have. Other than the Christian Louboutin. I think this and Louboutin are like neck and neck. But anyways, beautiful formula. And I can't wait until that I can get my hands on the foundation. That new foundation that looks just like this. It's coming. As soon as I can get my hands on it, I will. I don't have a counter around that has it. So I have to wait until it comes at Nordstrom. But this gloss is amazing. It's from Natasha Denona. It's the Metropolis palette. I really love this palette. It's like a grungy glam. Right? It's so beautiful, and I'm sure as many of you know, her quality is outstanding. And I like the size of this palette. I really do. And it kind of speaks for itself. Hey, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for hanging out. I don't want to sound too cheesy and say, oh, you're my favorite, but you guys really are. You guys have been so awesome. I really appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me and the conversations we have down in the comments. Whenever you guys come over on Instagram and we talk, and it's really awesome. So thank you guys so much for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful. I'll see you soon. Bye.